Agriculture Day at the 23rd Climate COP is celebrating milestones that are building resilience in food systems. These solutions are addressing climate change in livestock, agriculture, and landscape management. Agriculture has progressively gained prominence in the climate agenda, and COP23 has built expectations to demonstrate tangible results.
The prominence of agriculture, ladies and gentlemen, and land use under the Marrakesh Partnership is mirrored by a strong focus on these sectors at COP23. Numerous side events are highlighting the transformational potential of these sectors. The high-level roundtables on climate action and SDG 2 will shine a light on the need for climate action to achieve a world with zero hunger.
Well, agriculture has a very unique feature. It is a big source of emissions, methane from livestock, for example, or CO2 from agriculture or from soil erosion. But on the other hand, it has a great potential for CO2 reductions.
Food production is a victim and cause of water scarcity. In order to achieve sustainable development, water scarcity and food loss must be addressed.
1/3 of all the food is lost globally. 70s, in some countries, 80 to 90% of fresh water is used to produce food. 1/4 of all that water which is used to produce food is wasted, embedded in the food loss. So, although we can come up with very innovative technologies to save and recycle water, at the same time we're wasting so much water with the food loss that it's very important to come up with all these holistic different solutions.
The problem of food wastage and loss exists in every part of the world, but in different forms. In countries, in developing nations such as India, the problem is more prevalent at the consumption level, where there is tons and thousands of food which is being wasted, which is unused, uncooked food, which is wasted because it didn't get sold at the proper dates. In developed nations, we have problems more in the supply chain system, so we don't have enough storage units to store the food while it's coming from the farm. The biggest solution to solving food loss and wastage is actually awareness.
Agriculture-based solutions are transforming crop and livestock production to reduce emissions and support increased incomes and food security.
What we know is that livestock is very important for food security and nutrition. We have millions of people, hundreds of millions of people actually, who depend on livestock for their livelihoods, their food, their income, and they're very vulnerable to climate change. So that's why livestock matters to climate change. So we need to increase productivity in livestock, and we need to reduce greenhouse gases from livestock production.
So climate-smart agriculture is an approach, and it's an approach for improving livelihoods and improving sustainable agricultural development. It is also an approach to adapt and build the resilience of people because of climate change, and it is also an approach to mitigate the effect of climate change and, if possible, reduce greenhouse gas emissions.
Successful actions in agriculture have created solutions for some of the most vulnerable smallholder farmers, including women and youth.
Women had played a great role within the implementing of the project interventions, and the participation of women in the project reached up to 25%.
It's a great time to be alive on the planet, isn't it? We have more young people than ever before, and we have so much energy and enthusiasm to bring change and to be a part of the change, because ultimately any or all the solutions we talk about today affect tomorrow.
The strongest message that we are bringing to this COP is about bringing the Paris Agreement to life. It's about urgency. It's about the need to act.
The agriculture sector has risen to the challenge of climate change and is maintaining its momentum to achieve the objectives of the Paris Agreement.